Good evening, everybody. Hold on a second. I gotta get my hat. There we go. Hello, everybody. This is the Insane Game Freak Schizomatic here. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good today. Today we're gonna talk about Pokemon 2019 episode 11. This is the episode where the ghost is the most and Gengar has a fucking problem. So it's primarily a Koharu episode, but for all intents and purposes, that doesn't really mean much because it's an episode that I feel like would be meant for a character who has a goal. This is the first episode that she's really introduced with a problem, like her it's introduced in the sense of, okay, well, Koharu doesn't know what she wants to do in life, and she doesn't know if she likes Pokemon or not, and Go alludes to her not always being this way, but something changing, but not knowing what that thing is. So it's like a setup for a backstory without us actually getting the backstory. It's actually more of a development for Yamper, where Yamper definitely likes being around her more often. I'm also curious about, since there's a school life and a home life, if they're ever going to address why it's okay for some 10-year-olds to go to school and other 10-year-olds to be trainers, because I don't understand what is her interest in going to school then. I feel like she's just going through the motions. But I think that's partially because I'm curious, if you turn 10, do you get the option? I don't know how the fuck women with bangs wear this shit. This shit sucks. Who the fuck does this all the time? Who wants to be fucking looking at people like this? This shit sucks. Even with this eye exposed, it's like I'm looking and like my vision is obstructed for no other reason. Like fuck all that, yo. Sorry. Had a little fit there. I think this still works. Actually, this looks pretty cool in its own right. But my point is, I don't understand. These are the things about Pokemon lore I would be totally into. Do I get to make a clear distinction when I'm 10 years old that I want to be a trainer over going to school? Because this series actively acknowledges that you can go to school, but you're not required to go to school. I'm curious about how that goes, especially considering Ash went through it, or it's the school the same way. Because obviously you have normal jobs in the Pokemon universe, but if I'm 10, do I get the option to just ignore all that dumb shit and go become a trainer? I don't know. That's the kind of stuff I think about. Gengar was on his shit the whole episode. He was like, fuck all you, I'm about to ruin everyone's day. And there's no rhyme or reason or lore behind him. It's literally, fuck all y'all, I'm about to ruin y'all's day. And I can respect you being a dick in that pure sense, in the fact that he's probably going to be a reoccurring villain because he isn't caught and he isn't defeated or turned good at the end of the episode. So I imagine Gengar will be a reoccurring villain. Koharu has her first unofficial battle. I don't know what you call it. I do like the fact that it seems like Ash's Dragonite is like a peacekeeper. Kind of reminds me of Bulbasaur in that way, or he's just overly friendly. He or she, I don't know which. Yeah, I'm not sure what gender his Dragonite is. We'll find out in future episodes. I like that fucking every time we get Mr. Mime shots now, we get the creepy smile on the sides. All right, Mr. Mime, you winning some points. All right, chill out, bro. You don't get ahead of your fucking self. Chill out. First episode in a while where Go doesn't catch anything. I do like the fact that we get to see all his Pokemon interact, and in the shots, even if they're not used every episode, which they won't be. But I appreciate them still being shown. His Wurmple evolve into Silcoon. No, Cascoon. They all evolve into Cascoon. The only thing I don't care about is that joke was so fucking telegraphed that there was no way for me not to see what was coming. Oh look, I have 3 Wurmple, so I'll at least get one of each, and I'll have the full evolutionary line, and they all evolve in Cascoon. And I'm like, that's not surprising. It's a shame because I think Beautifly is a better looking evolutionary line than Dustox, but that's a personal opinion. And thanks to Gen 3's anime, I gained an appreciation for Dustox, but oh well. The episode was just kind of fine. It's a nice episode in the sense of setting up Koharu, but it's not really a Koharu it's hard to call it a Koharu episode because it doesn't, and it's still an episode where she barely interacts with the main cast because she's at school. And because she's still trying to figure out what she wants to do. I do like the fact that the whole thing with her mother and being an artist or a famous artist versus just being like an artist, an illustrator. Her dad inspired her, but her dad wasn't the reason she became what she became. Like I like the fact that he made a point that she clicked with, which was you look like you were having fun doing it. Meaning the most important thing is that you enjoy what you do. I like that idea that she ended up with her current career not because he suggested she do one thing, but more so he reminded her the importance of enjoying your job. And I get the idea with Koharu feeling like she's in a rock and a hard place because she doesn't know how much she even likes Pokemon, and people assume she's gonna be a professor. Like she takes no interest in any of that, which unfortunately in a Pokemon show makes her kind of boring. Like that's my problem. Like, and I get it. I mean, May had the same issue back when she first started, but it also didn't last like an insane amount of time. Gengar tried to use Jean on me. He ain't taking me out that easily. But so that's like my concern. They're like, I get it, but it's also not very. She's still not interesting of a character, and the episode doesn't do a lot to make her interesting. The only thing that's kind of interesting, actually, if anything, it's more of a development episode for Yamper because Yamper is confirmed to be very Koharu biased. That he seems to prefer her out of the entire family, which is fine. Like her mother gets more like it's more of an episode for her mother and Yamper than it is for her, because she still doesn't know what she wants to do. She still doesn't really have a moment. It's just more so her understanding that look, you're only 10 years old. You have a while to figure out what you want to do, and two, like just take it slowly. It's just odd. I don't know, man. Like people go, "Oh, this is a great Koharu episode," but it's not really because the Koharu doesn't change. Like there's hints of her change, but nothing crazy other than that she knows Yamper cares about her. But like Koharu, I don't know, man. It's weird because she's considered the main girl for this region, but she barely interacts. It's still pretty much the Ash and Go show. And I imagine it's gonna be like some Serena bullshit where I gotta wait an insanely long time before I start to care about her as a character, which to me is such an uninteresting thing to do. Especially if the character doesn't contribute anything else to the episodes. Which, spoiler alert, she doesn't. So it's like I said, it's a good episode. I like Gengar as a villainous character that'll reappear occasionally. I like Yamper's devotion to Koharu. I even like the history behind Koharu's mother. Koharu herself is just you're getting there, but you're just taking baby steps. So maybe by episode 612 we'll get something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. This has been the Insane Game Freak. Life's a game. Play to win. And I will catch you guys later. My head is steaming because that was a hot ass rag. Peace out. Peace. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn. Peace out.